What is up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. So we're gonna revisit an old project that I worked on. Probably been over a year now since I did it. I had some old stereo equipment and I turned it into a shop radio. I wanted to add some sound to the back of the garage. I want to have the speakers in the back corner here, probably right next to the garage door right there. Another one on the other side over here. But I dug out some old speakers that I had. There are a couple 6.5-inch speakers, Alpine Type S. I bought them the same time that I got the 4-inch speakers. It was part of a component set, but the tweeters went out. So I'm just gonna use just these speakers and then build a box. So first, before we start, I guess I should make sure these speakers work. I'll post a link to the original video for what I did with this setup. But I've got all the wires coming down to a terminal strip, so all the speakers are accessible right here. So I got these spots open, that's where I'm gonna have the rear speakers connected. So we are getting noise from all 4 channels and from the speakers, so we can go ahead and get started making those boxes. I'm using some 16 gauge speaker wire. And then I got a 5-pack of terminal cups. Just need 2 of them for this. I'm gonna get some basic measurements for the size of the box first. I wanna use these speaker grills, so I wanted to make sure it's tall enough. So with the grill, that's about 7 inches. I wanna add at least 1 inch to the top and bottom. So the exterior dimensions, it's gonna be 15 for the width, 9 for the height, and it'll be 5 inches deep. Wood is a 1/2 inch thick. So with that, it comes up about 0.26 cubic feet. So I got this 4x4 sheet of plywood, birch if I'm not mistaken. It's actually the same wood that I used to make my desk and a couple other projects, but I think it'd be perfect for these speaker boxes. So I got the pieces cut out for the main part of the speaker boxes, front and back right here for both of them, sides and top. So I'm gonna use a piece of 1/4 inch MDF. I'm gonna copy this shape. I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put the holes and make sure that that's the right size and everything first. I don't wanna do that so I don't mess up anything on this wood because this wood's way more expensive. So to make the hole, I'm gonna use this circle jig that I made. I used it a few videos back to make some speaker rings for my A-pillar speakers. So I'm gonna use it again for this. I've actually got some extra wood. I'm gonna use this to make a template. Well, I haven't really figured out an accurate way of measuring it just yet. So after a bunch of trial and error, I did get the right hole size. Yeah, it's pretty snug right there. So since I know what size, I can cut that shape into the MDF. So just so I could remake these little circles again without having to do the guesswork, I have it marked on this jig. So just an example, right here I have the 2 lines for the terminal cup. So you just line them up. And then that's where you need to lock it down so you can cut that hole. So the next thing I'm gonna do is transfer these shapes using the router to the template. So the template's done. I'm gonna transfer this one to the baffle, and then this one will be on the back. So I've got all pieces cut out, finished with the router work. So I'm gonna start piecing it together. I'll be using wood glue and brad nails. I'll get the back and the sides and top put together, but I'll leave this off for right now. The terminals on the speakers are a bit rough because I had the wires soldered to it originally. I'm going to use a couple of these connectors, solder a little piece of wire onto it, and then connect it to this, just so I can have a quick disconnect from this if I need to take this out for any reason. I have the front just clamped on right now. I'm gonna put in these speaker terminals back here. I'm gonna run the wire out. See if I get a little bit of noise from these speakers. So it sounds pretty decent. I'm gonna go ahead and get that second box put together. So I won't be gluing the baffle on just yet. There's just a couple things I need to fix with these first. This one didn't line up just right, so I'm gonna shave down this just so I can make that smooth. Everything else turned out all right. But yeah, that's it for right now. I'll keep you updated on this. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, just leave it below in the comments. And we'll see you in the next one.